So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's a searching pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pelé. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Looking for options, for movement. Shapes to shoot! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And this is Luis Suarez. Thuram. And it's Yaya Toure. Puskas. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's found a way through. And he was alert to it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vitinha is the team's great visionary. Now it's Luis Suarez! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Puskas. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Luis Suarez. And now the breakaway.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Mohamed Salah. Salah. And this is Luis Suarez. Vitinha. And here's Suarez. Chance! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Rice can so cleverly bypass the press. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And they can counter here. Nicely shaped ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pelé. Now it's Cruyff. Ghana looking to pass their way through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Yaya Toure. And it's Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Luis Suarez. Now he's got space here. That's good vision. Cruyff gets into a good position. There's no flag. Backward it goes. Good read, needed to be. Neymar. Now Salah. Vitinha, who's set up one goal so far. No, he's just misjudged that one. Vitinha.
There will be
Lovely
try.
drive! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. And there's the end of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's a really interesting... And Puskás! Superb goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
2 goals on the day. Decent chance!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Maldini. Vitinha. He's had a shot! Lacking in accuracy.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
And it's Luis Suarez. Puskás has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Puskás, he's on it, can he get away? Oh, smashing header! And another try! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Played into space. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Neymar. Puskás. Mohamed Salah gets into some space. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And it's played forward. And it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Suarez. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Thuram, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Searching pass he's played there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Cruyff. And here's Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Rice. Neymar. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Vitinha. Pelé powering forward here. Vitinha. And here's Cruyff. Messi. Great chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Nicely shaped cross.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want
Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style! Again, we are level! What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Substitution for Ghana, number 6.
So, time for
Suarez.
changes on both sides,
Number
actually.
7, Pele.
This is quite a
Number
battle.
11,
Well, at this stage,
Johan
Peter, it's
Cruyff.
going to come down to how badly
Coming
they
on the
want to
field.
win this.
Number 21,
Neymar.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 13,
And it's Messi.
Neymar. Number 23, Van Basten. Substitution.
Van Basten really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Great defending, strong and determined. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he plays one through.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Ghana clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Pele. Pele with the cross. Plays the ball back. Look at the space here. Pedri! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Pele. He's a sharp little ball here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Knocks it into space. And it's Neymar. Driving through the middle. Pedri, very much a man of this moment. And the counter is on. And that will be the final act. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Puskás taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. That'll be a throw. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
I'm afraid to tell you that we were expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.